Hi, Linda. Hi, Bootsy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome for your first time. So how are you guys? How are you? How are you? I'm happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. So today I'm going to work with some security envelopes. You guys know it. I love my collecting my security envelopes. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? You guys know so today we're going to make some ATCs, and I'm going to use some security envelopes and do some fun stuff with it. So that's my plan. We'll see how that all works out. You know, sometimes the best laid plans don't always work, but that's what I've got going on here. How's everybody? Hi, Law. Hey, Dixie. Hey, how are you? How are you? So I'm going to clean my desk off a little bit, and hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Miss Scotty. You're not sick? Oh, good. We're so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. So today, I think what I'm going to work on is I'm going to make, first of all, thanks to everybody who watched the Power Pack video, and thanks to everybody who participated in that swap. That was such a fun, swap. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know how many of you here got to watch the video, but hi, Tilda. How are you? I don't know how many of you guys got to watch the video, but it was the swap was really fun. Hey, Susan. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Patty. How is everyone? How is everyone? So today I'm going to work on making some ATCs. If anybody wants to work on making some ATCs with me, you guys, my calamari is going well. It is not as fast as I would like it to be, but it's definitely going well. And I'm sorting images and sorting things that I have saved for way too long. How many of you? And so I'm in that sort of like use it or lose it. So in my sorting, I have all of these security envelopes. And so I'm going to make some ATCs. So what I'm going to do first is I'm using playing cards. I'm going to leave the number side where you can see it. You loved it, Linda. Wasn't it good? I thought that, I have to say, everybody's Power Pack was really good. I loved it. It was amazing. Hi, Joyce. How are you? Anyway, so I'm in that. For those of you that don't know, the calamari is actually, our lovely Hottie Popo gave it the name calamari, but it's really the KonMari method of organizing. And so I have been really KonMariing all of my supplies, especially because a lot of them are recycled. And so today what I'm going to do with my KonMari supplies are I'm going to try to use up some of these security envelopes that I've saved. You're sorry you didn't do it? Well, Linda, it was a lot of fun. I would say that, you know, we did it over so many months. Probably there was a lot of people that did some of it and, you know, didn't swap or whatever, but it was really fun. And I think everybody did such an outstanding job in what they chose. It was great. So I'm gonna make my ATC backgrounds are gonna be the security envelopes, and then I'll show you from there what I'm gonna do after that. So right now I'm gonna just do a few. So get your glue. Your mom is in the hospital. Oh, we'll definitely put her in the woo-woo, Scotty. I love you, and I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. You know what? It's like, I'm sorry, Scotty. Big hugs. Ham necklace has to be okay. Oh, thanks, Miss Linda. Hi, Linda Mo. We have Linda Mo. We have Linda Mac. Definitely prayers for your mom, Scotty. You like these patterns? Some of them are really cool. You know what's great is I have friends that save their stuff for me. These were from a friend of mine worked at Round Table Pizza. And this is what they sent their tax return in, but I loved it, right? It's awesome. And this one came from Ameritrade. So there you go. I have all kinds of them. How many of you guys are obsessed with saving the patterns inside of your security envelopes? These are all black and white, though, so I don't have any red ones here. I like the patterns too. Hi, Susan. How are you? We have a couple of Susans here. We're happy to see you. So anyway, So, how's everybody's week been? Mine has been full. And it's been full, and it's only, what day of the week is it already? It's barely any day, and it's been full. So, oh, Tilda, just don't worry about it. It did that to me yesterday or the day before when I was in, I think it did to me today when I was in Carla's chat. I think mine said it sent too many messages and it blocks you out, but it's only because I think robots are really fast, so they just want to make sure you're not a bot. Just wait like 30 seconds and you'll be able to send more messages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You realize you use the Helter Skelter organizational method. I think you're probably part of our club. We all have, I have so many things I need to just, that could be, I could just release, you know, and I've been doing a good job at it, but I love the patterns on these security envelopes. And I know, I mean, I use them in my junk journals. How many of you guys use these these security envelopes in your junk journals? You use the pattern envelopes there. Happy Tuesday to you too. Well, I have some news to share with you guys. I think because I told you guys that one of my kids is having a medical thing, and I'm just not in a good place to discuss it yet, but I will discuss it at a later date when I'm in a better place about it. So I will not be streaming on Friday, and I will not be streaming for the next few weeks. I need to take care of some. It is hard to let go. I agree with you, Linda. I need to take care of some stuff with her. And so, and it means flying to another island to have some of the treatments and stuff for her. So I just am going to take a little, I won't be around, so I can't really live stream if I'm not home. So tonight is going to be my last live stream for a little while. I don't know exactly. I'm thinking just a few weeks, but it's just going to be really honestly dependent upon her medical treatment and how well that goes. That's really the deciding factor. You've not used them a lot, Cheryl? Well, they're fun to use, but you got to use them. That's the thing. Is like, how many of you guys are saving stuff that you know you need to use? It's like use it or lose it, right? So I will do my, because I know I can already hear somebody saying, but wait, you were going to do a Christmas in July series. I will, but it'll just be in videos. It will just be in videos. Because when you make videos, you don't have to be, you can do it anytime. Oh, Linda, you're so awesome. I think I'll be able to do Facebook. I just won't. It's just live streaming. Live streaming is like, if you've never done it, it's actually a lot more work than it seems like. And you have to know what projects you're going to work on, and you have to, you know, there's some preparation that goes into it. It's not all just like, oh, let me just, you know, jump. No, I can't. Maybe there are some people that can just do it without any sort of prep, but thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, it's been a little bit stressful in my life right now, but it's going to get better. And she needs my full and undivided attention right now. And like we're flying to Oahu on Friday, and on Thursday actually, and then staying overnight to Friday for the medical thing. And then I got something else in the mail today where it says, and then we need to be there like next week. And it's just, you know, when you live on an island, you got to go where your stuff is. So I don't want you to think I'm abandoning you guys, because I'm not. I just have to take some personal time for myself. I have to, you guys. It's just so mandatory for me right now. Thanks, Linda. So the one thing I will do, and I'll try to do it in the next couple of weeks. If I don't get to do it this week, I'll definitely try and do it next week if I can, depending upon what happens with her doctor's stuff, is I will try and make just one singular short woo-woo video for you guys that stay for the meditations every week, so that you can come back and listen to the meditation anytime you want without having to go through a whole live stream. Yeah, oh, Linda, I love you. Thank you for your love and support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's it's been trying, you guys. I won't tell you it has not been easy. It seems like sometimes in my life, and maybe you guys can pipe in and speak about your lives, it's like when one area of your life, it seems like when it rains, it pours. Does anybody else have that experience? Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I appreciate it. But you guys always know there are tons of people out there streaming. So if it's just a craft stream you want to get to, Meridel Abrams, who is the Mary Atelier, she streams on Fridays at 8:30. I think it's 8 or 8:30 Eastern time. Somebody else can pipe in and tell you. Stacy from Pink Poodle Crafters, always, you can, if you go sign up for her channel, she streams many times a week. So, and she's always a lot of fun. Barbara Owen always streams the first Friday of every month, and that is at 2 p.m. Eastern. That's howtogetcreative.com with Barb Owen. And then Carla Caged Fish, who you all know how much I love her. She streams every Tuesday and every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So she is she's a fun stream. If you haven't ever gone over to watch Caged Fish on YouTube, she's awesome. She does lots of collage work, and then she does Tuesdays and Sundays at 2. And then Jessica Rapp on Two Silver Oranges. She streams on Sundays later on. Scotty, can you tell me what time she streams on Sundays? And Carla and Jessica both have Facebook groups, which are fun and wonderful, and I'm a member of those as well. So there's lots of fun people. You guys, there's lots of really cool people to hang out with and art with on YouTube. Lots and lots and lots of really cool, fun people. So find your person, like there's so many. I'm just trying to think and there are some people that stream impromptu and don't stream all the time. Like one of my favorite person is Elizabeth Brewer, Scrap and Lizzie. She streams and she is fun. You guys head on over and subscribe to Elizabeth Brewster. If you're not one of her subscribers, you need to be. She is joy. She is like, she's like what you wish your own like grandmother or great aunt or would be. Hi, Julia. So I will make a woo-woo video, so that will be up so that you can come and listen to the woo-woo anytime. And I will try and keep my videos going. I don't think anyone's ever prepared when one of your children has medical issues to deal with that or what that looks like or brings. I know I wasn't prepared. It wasn't anything that was ever on my radar in any way. So, hi, Miss Aussie Mom. How are you? Yeah, Elizabeth Brewer. She's awesome. She is awesome. Miss Elizabeth Brewer. She is fun. If you guys want joy joy, she is definitely incredibly joyful. So how many of you guys got your power pack that participated in our swap? They have all been mailed out. Everyone's gotten a tracking number. And there were a couple of you that, you guys, I don't know who your name is in our Facebook group or if you're not in our Facebook group. So the tracking is there. And if you didn't leave a way to get in touch with you, your tracking is, there's like 3 or 4 people that I didn't have, that I wasn't friends with. So Bootsy says it doesn't get easier even with adult children. Ours in their 40s get us very worried. Yeah. Well, this one's 11, Bootsy, so it's like she's our baby. So it's been an ordeal for us right now, but that's okay because you know what? It will be. I know everything will turn out fine. It's just the momentary thing. You know how that is. We all worry. Hey, Trace. Trace, are you gonna start doing live streams yet? Oh, you know who else does live streams that I love? And she live streams two, even almost 3 times a week. Is Dee Dee Willingham? Dee Dee Willingham here on YouTube. She is Inkwell on Ustream, but I think Ustream is going by the wayside. You got yours, Trace? You love it? Oh, I'm so glad. Hi, Rosie. Oh, Trace, I'm so glad. I thought they were amazing. I thought everything everyone made came out they're so much better in person than they are in the video that I did. And because everybody was so good about doing such a variation and variety of cards, it was a little hard to see. I mean, you guys got kind of a sampling in that video, but they were so amazing. I loved the cards. Hey, cat. You keep patting them. Oh, hi, Sue. You keep patting them, Trace. I know, right? They're so beautiful. I should have taken a picture of me sorting them. You guys, sorting them was a whole ordeal. Sorting them was an ordeal. But it was a fun swap. It was definitely a fun swap. So for those of you who are just joining right now, I'm making some ATCs. I'm using some security envelopes as the background. I'm sorry. Don't you ever wonder when people are like live on television how they keep from sneezing? Elaine. Miss Aussie Mom's name is Elaine. So if you guys aren't part of our Crafting Mama's Facebook group and you want to get in touch with me while I'm not available, I'm not live streaming, you can always leave a message in the box of the, in the video if you watch a video, because those get forwarded to my email, or you can email me at craftingmamasinfo.com. Or no, it's craftingmamasinfo@gmail.com. I have both, but I think the one at Gmail is the easier one. I'm loving this one, right? I should have asked my friend to ask everybody that worked at that company to give me their backgrounds. I mean, to give me their W-2 envelopes. You got your cards yesterday, Julianne? Oh, I'm so glad. Yay! The only ones I'm kind of worried about is I shipped 2 sets to Australia and 1 set to Scotland. And the problem is you don't get any tracking. They didn't give me any way to track it. You have to fill out customs forms, but I didn't get a tracking number for it, so that was a little bit worrisome. We've missed you too, Miss Trace. How are you, Mama? How are you, Mama? So what I'm going to do, I think this is what I'm going to do for my power pack for this new ATC deck that I'm working on. I'm going to work on is I'm going to using security envelopes, which I love. You guys know I love my security envelopes. Doing my calamari boy, I'm telling you, I've got a pile of them to use. And Scotty sent me some amazing ones too. Oh, you can do it, Boozy. Just go for it. You'll meet your tribe, and they'll be there to support you. Like, this is such a wonderful group of ladies. You guys have been so wonderful and supportive of me. I really miss you guys when I'm not around. Oh, Scotty, we love you. You were in our prayers all the time, girl. We were always thinking about you. Always, always, always. I'm sorry about your mom, though. We'll definitely put her in our prayers. Definitely, definitely. Big life stuff and learning about yourself. Oh, girl, that's my day every day. That is my day every day. Every day. That's my day every day, Mama. Okay, so I have, how many of these do I have so far? 5. I love the difference in these backgrounds. These are so cool. Let me see what else I have here. This one's a good one too. This is from Ameritrade. Because Ameritrade had 2 different kinds of, Ameritrade had 2 kinds of security envelopes. And if some of you are so lucky to have a Target charge card or have made a donation to the Salvation Army or the American Heart Society, you get red ones. No, Cheryl, I'm not swapping for a while, girl. I can't. You guys, I got some, my plate is so full right now. My plate is beyond full at the moment. At the moment, my plate is really full. What is everybody working on? Hi, Valerie. Oh, Valerie, love you, girl. That's okay. I think we'll be going to what? Did you just move to Kauai, or are you just there visiting, girl? Did you move for good? Yeah, I was just there last week. I was just there last week. I'm going twice this week, and I think next week once, and then a week and a half. It's like, it's real. How's your family doing in Vegas? How's your family, Miss Val? Are they doing well? I hope. You're making paint. Linda's making some painty papers, girl. How many of you guys are as addicted to painty papers as me and Linda are? You can't ever have too many painty papers. Somebody wrote me in one of my videos, like, what do you do with all of them? I said, you can do anything you want. Hey, Renee. Your mom lives on Kauai, Val? I think I'll be going back and forth to Oahu a lot this year, so I'm sure there'll be some point we can get together. Painting papers are awesome. Like, in my world, you can never have too many painting papers. Okay? Linda's saying, make a stash because you aren't going to get the same results. No, you're right. You're never going to get the same results. Also, too, it's like whatever you're using at that moment, which for me, you guys know me and my trash, my recycling obsession, right? So with me, you never know what I'm painting on. Your family in Vegas is still trying to find their own place, yeah. Oh, that's good news, Val. Are they trying to buy a house or are they just renting a house? So when I was in Vegas for my very short stint when I was working, I rented a house. You made your first mandala map paper. Ooh, so you're on to your next one? Ooh, good, Tilda. That sounds awesome. Cheryl says she signed up for a friendship flocker swap. That sounds fun. You started your Beautiful Broken Souls project? Oh, Trace, you'll have to tell us about that. Girl, I will come and see you in August. Kat saying she's saying thank you, Elaine, Miss Aussie Mom. She got some beautiful stamped napkins from you, and she appreciates it. Your mom gets green ones, Brandy? Well then, girl, you get ones I don't get. Oh, you had a picnic? Oh, that's so nice. Guys, it's been so hot here, and it's not hot compared to where you guys are, but I have not wanted to cook. So we've been having like the easiest no-cook, the easiest like pasta salad and stuff like that for dinners because it's been so hot here. Yeah, they send them red. The red envelopes come from the American Heart Society. Where else do they come from? American Heart Society. They come from Salvation Army and Target. Are you guys talking about something else, Red? I don't know what you're talking about. So, sorry. I thought you were mentioning it because we're talking about security envelopes. How are you, Miss Renee? I saw your altered dominoes. They were beautiful. Well, we love you, Kat, and we're happy you popped in, even for a minute. We're happy to see you. Always, always. I'm always happy to see you guys. Oh, I'm glad you're good. All right. This is my... How many of you guys have never made ATCs? You can't get any easier than this. Because you already have the cool backgrounds. Most of the time you don't have to go buy them. And if you guys are yard sailing, as I'm sure the summer is bringing you guys some amazing yard sales, at least in the mainland USA, I know that summertime is yard sale extravaganza. And so these are some great, like, fun. So what I thought I would do, and I think I am going to put the focal point to be a girl, to be a woman. I think I'm going to do, because I loved the woman. How many of you guys liked the woman power pack part? I loved the beautiful women. I loved all the women you guys put on your power packs. They were so awesome. And if Liz was here, she'd be fussing at me because I'm fussy cutting with some big scissors. She says that I'm ridiculous. But you guys, I think I cut better with big scissors. How many of you guys are like, you cut better with big scissors? We do get rowdy here at times. Yes, captions, please. So, you know what? You can add your captions. They're not difficult to do. It's in the settings of how you watch. Did you guys know that? They're in the settings of the watcher. I didn't know that. She gets green ones from her bank. Oh, that's cool. Well, Georgia sent me some greeny blue ones that I loved, and I think they came from a utility company in Texas. I can't remember where, but I think I have one left. She sent me a bunch. I think I used them on a ton of different projects, and then I have one left. I sort of have it in my hoarding stock. On your phones, it's not on the watcher setting. Well, when I went to do mine on YouTube, it's on the watcher setting. When you're doing your videos. So on your phone, it's not on the watcher setting. Good to know. How many of you guys are enjoying the summer? You got your mandala cards, Cheryl? Aren't they amazing? I have mine sitting right here. I think they're awesome. I think Barb did an outstanding job. I don't know that I could, first of all, think about it. There's all sorts of, how many images of art are on there? Lots, right? And then she did like 48 of them, so that's like a whole thing. And then the beautiful, inspiring quotes that she did, and she did a great job. And for some of you that don't know, Barb, that we're speaking about, is Barbo on how to get creative. Okay, so this is my idea. Let's see how this works. I need to finish cutting her out. Hey, Mids. Hey, Anne. Oh, big hugs to you, Elaine. We're happy you dropped by to see us. We hope that you have a wonderful, crafty, creative week. And I look forward to seeing you back here when I'm back. I look forward to seeing you when I'm back. Okay, so this is my thought. I don't know. So I have my Mandala Madness cards here, and I think I'm going to draw one. You have some coffee. I have some water. I have my beverage of choice. Okay, so the card I'm picking today is called Receive. They all have beautiful names, and I'll show it to you. This one says, always give without remembering. Receive. Always give without remembering, and always receive without forgetting. And the quote is by Brian Tracy. And this one says, use black line to add dots to your mandala. So what I'm thinking, and I don't know, because I'm kind of obsessed. How many of you guys drew some mandalas with me last week when I was doing Barb's thing? So what I'm thinking, and I don't know, we'll see how it comes out, is that my ATC is going to have the background of this, and then I think I'm going to draw a mandala, or part of a mandala, and then I'm going to put the image of the girl, and then I will come up with my quote. So I think that's what I'm doing. So mine's going to have 3 layers. One hand-drawn, one hand-drawn layer, one hand-drawn layer, one printed layer, one glued-on layer. Oh, that's so sweet. Hi, Lori. How are you? And here's the one I drew last week here's the one that I have to send over to Care's Pasty Challenge, but here's the one I started drawing on my map page, which I enjoyed that. The map page one was really fun. Sort of addictive, yeah, to draw them on map pages. But I think this one's going to be just a little different. I think I'm going to draw like half of one so that I can put the image on the other part. How many of you guys have decided, based on Barb's mandala cards, that you're going to attempt to make mandalas. One thing I will tell you they do for me is they sort of put me in a Zen space, so my talking becomes less frequent. And if Jane's here, Jane, it is not symmetrical. You missed everything on Friday. Friday was good. We did mandalas. It was fun. I'm just going to take a little break from YouTube for a little bit. One of my kids is not well, and we have to do some unexpected medical treatments, which, you know, happens to everyone. I'm not saying that mine's any you know, it's just I have to give some attention to it, Lori. That's really what it is. I'm gonna have to travel with taking her off our island to have some medical treatments and stuff like that. And it wasn't something that I had planned on, and so based on that, it's just my time is not my own. I'm used to having. It's gonna sound terrible, but I'm used to having my time be whatever I need it to be, right? I mean, of course, I have a family, but I don't have that luxury right now. So I need to focus on her. And so I'm just not going to be live streaming for a while, at least a couple weeks until we get through the initial parts of the treatment that we're having. And I'll tell you guys more later on. It's just it's so new for me. It's like, if you guys ever had something like when it's new, you're sort of like raw with it and you have to live with it for a little bit. Okay, so you have to live with whatever's going on. So that's just sort of the space I'm in right now. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, I need more Zen right now. You know, I think that the Zen part, I think the big part for me is what I've realized for myself is that, you know, I try to stay in my Zen as much as I can, but when you're not always in your own space, and when your Zen isn't always solely dependent upon you, you know, you can be frazzled. Well, finding my Zen wherever I am is my new, I mean, I try to stay Zen wherever I am, but really focusing on staying in that calm space in light of whatever's going on it's what I'm focusing on right now. So that's what's going on with me. You're right, Linda. Hugging her and holding her close. Thanks, Tilda. You should definitely do this. This is like so easy, you guys. And if you haven't gotten yourself one of these mandala decks, I put a link in the description box of this video. Barb is so lovely. She is such a lovely person, and she's just such an awesome person, and she's such a sweet woman, and her art is lovely, and these cards are really inspiring. And they have a really nice feel in your hands. Don't you think so, Cheryl? Aren't they like, the quality of them is amazing, actually. And it's really quite nice. So I say go over and get yourself a deck if you can. Bye, Tilda. You leaving us? Big hugs. We love you. Hope you have a wonderful night. Hi, Dania. How are you, Mama? How are things in your world? How are things in your world? What's new in your world, Miss Dania? How many of you guys were at Shannon Green's live stream the other day? It was awesome. I couldn't stay for the whole thing, but I was there for a little bit. And it was quite lovely. I loved it. she was showing her some cool magazines she was harvesting and her new little mini custom keepers, and she's got a lot of really cool stuff going on. She has got some totally cool stuff going on over there. She did custom keepers and all kinds of cool stuff. Night, Cheryl. Are you leaving us? We love you, Cheryl. Congratulations on your new sweet girl. On your new sweet baby. Thanks for always hanging out, and I'll see you in a couple weeks when I'm back. But you guys always know where to find me. You can always find me in our Facebook group, although I may not be able to post as much, but you'll be able to find me. We've got some really cool people hanging out over there in our little Facebook group in Crafting Mama's Facebook group. And Linda, your painting papers were off the hook, girl. Your painting papers were amazing. Oh, you're not leaving, Cheryl? I thought you were saying goodbye to somebody. You thought they were leaving? No, they were saying goodnight to Tilda, I think. So tell me something good going on in your world. And you guys tell me something. I need some fancy news. Somebody give me some fancy news. Anybody going on an exciting vacation? I think Liz isn't Liz in, I think Liz is in Cuba. I think our lovely Liz is in Cuba. Is anybody else doing anything? Anybody else doing anything fun? Oh, good night, Julia. We love you. Hope you have a wonderful night. I'm glad you got your power pack, and I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it arrived safely. So what are you guys going to do with your power pack? I thought about making a power pack book, like a book that's going to house my ATCs. But I haven't done it yet, as you guys can tell, because I'm still hanging. So I think this is what my power pack, my new pack is going to look like. Obviously, I need to work some more on this mandala before I put her down. What am I going to color? It's too hot to go anywhere, Linda? Oh, no. Your daughter just had a baby. And she's still adjusting to all of it. Cheryl, that baby's beautiful. You're going to play in your craft room, Susan? That sounds like a good idea. You've been in hermit mode, but that's been good. Hey. You're giving your son a birthday party. It's as close to a sweet 16 as he's going to get. Guys, my kids went to boarding school, so there was no sweet 16. Not that I didn't want to have one for them, but you know, they weren't here. They weren't here to have a sweet 16. It does sound like a lot of fun, Bootsy. You're just happy not to be sick or in pain. Oh my gosh, Scotty, I'm happy for you too. I'm so happy for you. Well, I appreciate it if you guys give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. All right, I don't have a black marker, but I have a brown one, and I outlined it in blue, but what I might do is, let me see. Let me see if this even shows up. Yeah, the brown shows up. I talked about putting black dots in my card, and the card I pulled. Cheryl, have you made any of Barb's mandalas yet? They are pretty cool, don't you think? My oldest daughter is coming home, you guys. I'm so excited to see her. She's coming home on Thursday. I don't know if I'll be here when she gets here because I may be in Oahu, but she's coming home. Isn't this mandala pack? You guys have to go over and support her. They're in the there's a description in there's a link to the card to the description of the pack in the description box below. I may not put her, I may put someone else, but you guys get the idea. So this is my next ATC journey, if anybody wants to join with me. He has 2 granddads in the house. Aw, that's awesome, Bootsy. A sweet 16, you know, 16 is such a tender age, you know. Two granddads in the house is awesome. That is awesome. 16 is such a great age. Cruising on for your 16th birthday is going to be like, that's going to be like amazing. That will be like a memorable, that'll be something that you can never take away. Hey, Lynn. How are you, Miss Rosie? What's going on in your world? And if you guys, if I'm missing what you're saying to me, chat me in all caps, because I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but when I'm drawing mandalas, it's like sort of zens me out. He's 6'2", wow. Oh, Cheryl, making a power pack for your daughter would be awesome. She'd probably really love it. I'm thinking about my Christmas in July ideas. Actually, I've been so overwhelmed with my calamari. I was like, what can I do to use up most of this stuff? That's where my focus has been. It's like, okay, I'm going to make projects using up the stuff that I have here because it's out of control. Hi, Mary Kay. Stacy does an amazing mixed media mashup. Are you a member of her? Stacy at Pink Poodle Crafts. I think she does it every Wednesday. Does she do it every Wednesday or does she do it on Mondays? Mixed media mashup, Stacy. I think she was on last night. Wasn't she on last night or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Was she on or was she not on last night? Miss Stacy Pink Poodle Crafts. She does a fabulous mixed media mashup too. I'm glad you enjoyed your mixed media mashup. That sounds like a lot of fun, Miss Brenda. Who else does a mixed media mashup besides? There's a few. You know who does? Are you guys? Do you guys know Crystal? She used to be the Crystal Dragonfly. She's now arted out. Do you guys know her? She does a really fun mixed media mashup too. What's the same? She is awesome. Stacy has some stamina. You know, she's not always Welsh, but man, when she's on arting, she can art all night. I have her on so many times when I'm arting. Okay, so that's the beginning of my new power pack, or my new. That's the first one. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do security envelopes, then draw. And I may not only draw on these watercolor markers. It's just that's what I had. I may draw on other things too. But that is what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys join me. I can't wait to see what you guys do, because sometimes what other people does is way better and way more creative than what you even thought about. Didn't you find that with the power pack that we did? Didn't you find the cards that you got? You were like, oh, that's a really cool idea, or I really love that. Don't you think? Oh, thanks, Linda. This is well, kind of, but you know what I'm going to do on mine? This is what I think I'm going to put on the back of mine, and you guys can decide what you want to put on the back of yours, but what I'm thinking is I'm going to make this card set, and I could put a really encouraging word on the back, but then I think what I'm going to put on the back is like a journal prompt. Just make my own journal prompt, like, I don't know, whatever, you know, and then I think I might make myself a set of journal prompt cards like this, but the idea is the girl, Barb's inspiration of the mandala, and then the mandala itself is such a zen thing. How many of you guys have made mandalas before? It's a very zen experience. She was on last night? Okay, cool. Because I wasn't on. Kind of, Lynn, but mine's not, I mean, obviously mine's not like Barb's. Barb's is like amazing. Barb has a whole course. Cheryl, did you log into the course and start doing her mini mandala course? And I'm still going to do my mandala journal. I'm definitely going to do my journal. Make my mandala journal. How many of you guys have ever drawn mandalas? They are very, I mean, they're definitely very, you can get sort of, I can only speak for myself. You can get sort of carried away within them. You found a postcard rubber stamp at the thrift store? Oh, that's cool, Mary Kay. Good for you. You're just doing doodles so far? Mandalas are always zen. Oracle card sounds good, Trace. I have a really cool set of Hawaiian Oracle cards somebody gave me. They're really cool. I don't know where they are. I'll have to find them, and then I'll show them to you guys, and then you can say, oh, that's good, or you can say, oh, that's cheesy, or whatever, you know? I don't know what I did with my black marker. I've managed to lose it. I have managed to lose my black marker. This one was received. Let's see what the next one I pull is. You've never done your own. You usually draw. Laura says she's never done her own, but she usually likes to color them in. Well, I think they're fun no matter what. A lot of concentration, but I think it can be a little zen. This one is Connection. That's a great card. And I love how beautiful it says. Life is not about competition. Life is about connection. This is really nice. And then on the bottom it gives you, this one is the one that you're supposed to use dip dots. Which I have. If I had paint, I would definitely do. If I had some paint going on, I would definitely do some dip dots. I could do some dip dots. How many of you guys have been having like an energetic wow of a time? The energy's been pretty wild for me. How about you guys? Those of you that are into energy discussion. How many of you guys have had that sort of experience where the energy's been just like, I don't know. It's been sort of off the hook for me. I don't know about you guys. Coloring is in, I agree with you. They'll be fantastical. I can imagine yours are going to be beyond fantastical. I think they're going to probably be like amazing. They'll probably be amazing. Trace, knowing you, it's going to be like off the hook. It'll be off the charts. Are you still working on your abandoned books, Trace? I have so many projects on my crafty wish list. I just haven't done any of them like lately. This whole medical thing has sort of like thrown me into like a different space of like having to prioritize like what I'm thinking I'm going to do or that sort of thing. But we kind of put like a hold on all the other projects that seem less important. You know what I mean. You guys with kids know exactly what I mean, yeah? You know what, Laura, she's hanging in there. It's just a lot to all, like, everything that we've all been going through with her, it's just been a lot to digest, and, you know, I promise I'll tell you guys more about it as time goes on. It's just, I don't know. It just feels so surreal right now that it's just not something I can even, like, I can really talk about without breaking down, and it's just not worth it right now. You know what I mean? You need a little zen from that too. I talked to somebody today that I completely admire, and she was like, you know, you need a vacation from yourself, from the situation. She goes, and the best way to do it is just to take whatever time you need and not put the pressure on yourself to do what you have been doing, which was, I thought, the most stellar advice, and I appreciated it because sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I won't give myself permission to do things that I probably need to really do for myself because I feel like I'm obligated to things that, you know, I feel like I've made obligated myself to other things. How many of you guys have that? Where you just don't take the time you need for yourself because you feel like you made a commitment to doing something else, and so that's sort of where I'm at. So, and when I was talking to her today, she was like, if you don't do it for yourself, nobody is, which is true. Yeah, it just takes time. It does take time to process. Okay, so what do you guys think so far? Night, Susan. What did you say? You're sick of being what? I'm missing that. It is the way of women, Lynn. I agree with you. How's everything in your life? You met my Hawaiian ones? Oh, I'll find them, Tracy. When I find them, I'll show them to you. You ran out of good matte medium? Ugh, I hear you. Yeah, being an adult with treatments is hard. Yeah, you know what? We're trying to hang in there and do fun things. That's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on fun. That's what we're really, really focusing on. We're focusing on fun, and we're focusing on, I told her only job is to be a kid. So that's kind of what we're focusing on right now, is the be a kid part. Does that make sense? focusing on the being a kid part. So this is just drawn on the back of the card. You guys do this. It's super fun and very relaxing. Thank you, Miss Barb Owen, for the inspiration. No, but when I was talking to this friend of mine today, she just made me realize that, you know, that I've just been kind of holding it together for a while through all of this, and just and just not, hi Malia, and just not allowing myself to be. So I understand that, and I appreciate it, and I appreciated her input, and I appreciated her boldness to tell me. And I don't think there's any good time to go through any illness, but this one right now feels really sort of surreal. Oh, thank you, Linda. I love you. I like that. Eat a piece of colored candy and lick the page. That's so fun. Wreck this journal. Have you guys ever done that? I did it with one of my friend's kids a long time ago. I do journal with her. She is a really good artist, but that's a great idea, Scotty. I'm going to definitely do it. And then you say where it's from. Oh, that's rub dirt on it. And then you say where it's from. That's fun. Playing in the mud is great. I agree with you. I love Barb Owen sponsors too. They're awesome. Oh no, Sherry. Sherry, sending you love, girl. You guys take care of yourselves. Well, I promise I'll try to keep my videos going, even if I can't sit here and do live streams. I can, making a short, after you've live streamed for hours, making a 5-minute video is not it's not nothing compared to the hours of streaming, right? So, and for those of you that aren't members of our Facebook group, go on over and join. It's a really lovely, lovely, lovely group of people. A really great group of ladies, and we have a couple of gentlemen. Not many. After Pocket Man, we've kind of been reluctant to. I think we have Sean. We have a couple of Seans. After Pocket Man, I think all of us have been reticent to want to have a lot of. How many of you guys were at Carla Cage Fisher's thing today? It was awesome. I only got there at the end because I was running around doing other stuff, but it was good. I'm sorry, Sherry. Big hugs. Big hugs, Sherry. Hi, Carla. I was just talking about you, girl. I was saying I didn't get to stay the whole time, but I really enjoyed what I did do, and I loved your watercolor papers. They're awesome. You guys, go over and watch her stream from today and Sunday. She's doing watercolor on papers, and I think it's fabulous. How many of you guys have tried that? Have any of you guys delved into doing what Carla's making? It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Carla, I'm making a new set of ATCs. These are going to be, they're based a little loosely based on Barb's mandala cards, but they're going to be journal prompt cards. I'm going to put like this. So they're going to have a mandala. I'm using security envelopes because I'm trying to use up my stash. Security envelopes, draw the mandala, paste the girl, and on the back I'm going to put journal prompts. So that is what I'm working on. Trying to use up all my security envelopes. There's no way I can use all of them, but you know what I mean. Trying to. But I loved your papers from today. I loved them. I have quite a few sets of watercolors myself that I should probably get out and use. It was awesome. I loved it. National Geographic are the bomb. And you know those work really good on a jelly plate to transfer the image, and they also work good with Citrusol. Not every magazine does Citrusol painting. Hi Cassandra. You made a bunch of foam stamps last night? That's awesome. Watercolor is very zen. I enjoy watercolor. Who doesn't enjoy watercolor? Come on. How can you not enjoy watercolor? Watercolor is such a fun... Watercolor's awesome. Watercolor is super awesome. I like watercolor. Yeah, the paper in Nat Geo is nice and thick. I agree with you. You left a load of Nat Geo in your classroom, but you're glad you left them. Trust me, Scotty, all you need to do is bring it to mind and they will appear. How many of you guys have that? I have that problem. Like I just think about something and it appears. Anybody else besides me have that issue? You love all your cards, Jean. Oh, I'm so glad. They are awesome. Yours were particularly awesome, Jean, I have to say. Carla, we all love you very much. You're waiting for your neutrals of Jane Davenport, Cheryl? Well, that's awesome. Good for you, Mama. Good for you. Good for you. I have some really beautiful metallic markers. I do not know where they are. I used to have them in this art bag that I carried around with me forever. And I don't know where I put them. Anybody else have that issue besides me? You hide stuff from yourself? Cassandra, yours were fabulous as well. Everybody's were. I loved everything. Good night, Carla. We love you. Oh, that's nice, Malia. You'll become a lurker. You don't need. You do. We love you, Carla. So you guys don't forget, if you guys are not subscribed to her channel, it's Caged Fish on YouTube. And she's chatting right now in the chat. Go right over, hit the 3 dots next to her name, and subscribe. And then go over and click the bell. Go over and click the bell to get her notifications. And she streams every Tuesday and every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And I think she's the queen of collage, but you guys can get to know her yourselves and you decide for yourselves what you think she's the queen of. She's majorly inspirational. She does some amazing bookbinding. And I think you'll enjoy it a whole lot. Go over and hang out with her and show her some love. She's always fun to hang out with in a stream. She is always fun to hang out with in a stream, and you always learn a lot no matter what. So I'm liking this one. Carla is the queen of making everything look easy. That is so true, Trace. So true. We totally love our caged fish. What are you talking about? We totally love her. We love you, Carla. So what I'm really liking about this, and I don't know if you guys like it, but what I'm really like, embrace your inner queen, Carla. That's what everybody's telling you. Embrace your inner queen. What I like about coloring on these, which I didn't know that I would, is I like the way the pattern underneath. I mean, I guess if you were using, you know, if you were using different markers, you might not see it so much, but these are watercolor markers. But I'm liking the way it looks. Like, don't you like the way you can see the gridded pattern underneath it? Good night, Cassandra. Big hugs to you. So you guys don't look for me on Friday because I will not be around. I don't know how many weeks I'm going to take off, but at least 2, maybe 3. It just depends upon what happens with the medical stuff. Okay? So I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. So you guys don't think I abandoned you. Good night, Cassandra. Oh, have a wonderful trip. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful trip. And we look forward to hearing about it. And you guys go over and join our Crafting Mamas Facebook group. It's a fun, fun, fun group of ladies that hang out and share their artwork. And they're kind and very kind and compassionate critique. The rules in our group are you have to be nice. So no speaking ill of anyone, and be kind when you're criticizing their art or when you're giving feedback on your art. But in this life, there's too many things that are negative. I feel like anything on the internet shouldn't be one of them. No, Carla, my littlest one has some medical treatments that I have to deal with, taking her to. And so it's just, I'm going to just take a hiatus for a few weeks. Like I'm not even going to be on the island. I'm going to be off and on. So I'm just going to take a couple weeks off. That's my goal, is only a couple of weeks, but you know, stuff happens, so I'm hoping it's only a couple of weeks. But I didn't want you guys to think that something happened to me, because it didn't. It's just my girl, and I gotta deal with her. I gotta deal with stuff going on with her. Your Wi-Fi went out. My Wi-Fi, I'm telling you, I've had the worst Wi-Fi lately. I don't know why, but it has not been good. And I was blaming it on that kid that lives behind me. I was fussing because I'm assuming he games, because since he's moved in, my Wi-Fi has been sort of shoddy. And so the other day I was having really shoddy Wi-Fi. So I go over there, I'm like, I go over there to just like tell him something, right? I'm going to go over and and his sister was like, he's not even home. And I'm like, what are you guys downloading? And she said, nothing. And I said, anyway, so there wasn't anything. So it was just me and my ridiculousness. So I don't know. I have to get my internet checked out. Oh, thanks, Carla. I think it'll all be okay. I think it will be. I love you guys. Good night, Dania. We love you. We love you. We love you, Dania. We love you. But I just want you to know that's where I'm going to be. So when you guys come on Friday and I'm not here, I don't, you know, so that, cause I won't be back. If a miracle happens and I get back in time, but I don't think so. And I'd like to take the pressure off myself, if you guys understand. You missed everything I said. I just said that my littlest one, she just is going through a medical issue, and I'm just going to take a hiatus from streaming. I'm going to keep doing some videos. I'm just going to take a hiatus from streaming for a little bit, because I just have to focus on her, you know, and we're going to be traveling and stuff because of her medical stuff. So we all pay money for high-speed internet. Well, we definitely have, I think we have the highest speed internet you can get where I live, but I may be wrong. My hottie said he's going to check it out. I've had like the worst I had to do some, I had to send some files to somebody, and they weren't even that big, and the internet just kept going in and out, so I couldn't send them. Don't email me. You guys can catch up with me on Facebook. If you guys are part of the Crafting Mamas thing, I try to comment on everything everyone posts if I'm around. You're so funny, Scotty. Love you, Scotty. I'm glad you're feeling better, girl. I am glad you're feeling better. Well, I'm hoping that the couple weeks that I'm able to like really just focus on her, that I'll get some inspiration and I'll feel inspired to move forward toward my own thing. But you guys, I don't know what that looks like right now. I don't know what it looks like right now. Good night, Danielle. We love you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Hope you have a wonderful week. Okay, so this girl's going to take up most of a card. So her mandala is going to have to be small. Isn't she beautiful? Her mandala, the mandala on her card. Look at the, look, they actually look like little mandalas behind her. Isn't that cool? So maybe her mandala will be small in the corner. Maybe I'll make her a tiny mandala in the corner. A small mandala in the corner. Does anybody have like any, like, what's on your crafty wish list for the summer? Does anybody have any grandiose goals? I know when my parents were school teachers, my dad would have his to-do list in the summer was always so big because he was trying to pack a whole year's worth of stuff that he didn't get to do during the year in the summer. Or do any of you do that? Give her a halo. Okay, I could give her a halo. I could totally give her a halo. I like her flower on her head. I could give her a mandala halo. Let me glue her down. I could do that. Your crafty wish list is all magazines? What do you mean? You wanna you're harvesting magazines or what? You're doing your KonMari calamari? Oh God. Oh Lynn, can we just like I didn't get to see the video Care made, but I saw that she wrote thank you to Lynn, and I was assuming that you must have sent her a nice, you must have done some really nice calamari and sent her some really nice supplies, and I am sure that she appreciated it. And for those of you that don't know, our lovely Care Heart, who's part of our Crafting Mamas group, might mess her flower up, so I'm going to have to try and glue that back on. Our lovely Care Heart has a nonprofit, and she sends art supplies to those in need. And so some of us, and I can only speak for some of us, have been sending her some cool bits and pieces. And so I was like, ooh, Lynn's on her calamari. Lynn's really calamariing now. Harvesting things. Oh, good for you. Matte medium varnish and focus on getting other projects done. Oh, girl, you sound like me. I have so many projects. How many of you guys have like a wish list that's like beyond the beyond? Like a honey-do list, but it's your own honey-do list. I do. I have so many things on my to-do list. That I have to give myself a break from my to-do list. All right, I got her flower back on. Kind of wrecked it, but not too bad. It's, after all, it's only going to be a ATC, so it's not like the Mona Lisa, yeah. You came across stuff you were selling in your shopping you can't keep. That's awesome. Lynn, that's so awesome. I am sure that whoever you're sending, I'm sure whoever is the recipient from CARES Foundation will feel like they won the lottery. Yeah. I'm sure they'll feel like, wow, this was like the best prize yet. The best crafting box yet. You have inventory? Oh no, Lynn. I'm sorry, Mama. Well, I have really calamaried. I'm proud of myself. I don't really have that much. I mean, I have stuff like these envelopes, but other than that, let me see. What am I going to draw behind her? Let's see. Maybe I can. Maybe that. Let me see. I don't have a dark enough pencil where I can see. Kind of like her just the way she is, but I will draw a mandala on her. Remember when I used all the concentric circles and everybody looked like they had a halo? You don't travel to shows much anymore. I hear you. You have a couple, but you're continuing to start new stuff. I can relate to that too, Carla. I can relate to that too in a big way. You know what I think I'm going to do? Although I do like your idea, Mary Kate, I think I'm just going to, there's like these little mandalas already on this, on the backdrop of this card, on the backdrop of the this ATC, the backdrop of the playing card, not the playing card, the, what do you want to call it, the security envelope. Yeah, I definitely have some projects that have been, I definitely have some projects that have been like halfway done. Carla, I have to say, I admire you. Carla went through and she purged a bunch of partial projects, which I think that's always the bravest thing, because then you know that you're not going to obsess over trying to finish them. But Carla, you did it with gusto. Carla was like, I'm purging this. She did it with gusto. Did you guys see? It was awesome. I was proud of you, Miss Carla Cagefish. You did a great job. And I loved the books that you purged. I watched the video when you were showing them. I don't know. Did you sell them all? I'm hoping you did. They were awesome. They were awesome. You did a great job. Because I think so many of us have, I don't know, how many of you guys have projects where you just haven't finished them and they're there and they're like sort of lurking? You went through it a few years back too, Linda. You purged the stuff from your shop or purged the stuff that you were selling or that you had before. I think for all of us, we all have stuff. I think the kind of cool thing is when you're like knowing that Care has her foundation and that she's giving stuff to other people and that sort of thing makes you feel better than just like throwing it out, you know, or sending it to the recycle center. At least it makes me feel better. What do I know? I am going to look for my metallic markers. I love those. Anybody have those Crayola metallic markers? They work awesome. They are really, really cool markers to have. Well, Herman Doll is not great, but I can still work on it. It needs, because the colors are so dark on this thing, it needs some definite. So Herman Doll is little. Yeah, I have a white gel pen. I have a bunch of white gel pens. Let me see if this one even works. Don't forget, you guys, Care's having a... When is her auction? Does anybody know? I have a really big Posca pen. I don't know where it is. It was right here somewhere. I have a big paint pen. This is a white gel pen. This is a silver gel pen. I don't know if it'll show up. No, it's not, Benita, it's not my dog. It is a dog across the street. My dog is happily in the other room with the kids. My dog is not upset over anything. It is my neighbor's dog. And I don't know what he's upset over. He could be barking at anything. It is my neighbor's dog. If you guys saw actually how far away the neighbor's dog is and the fact that you can actually hear it, you'd be like, oh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, the neighbor's dog is actually not anywhere close by. Donations need to get to Care by August 15th. So if you guys are doing her, if you're doing her pasty swap, get your donations over there. So... and support her. She's going to auction the... When is the auction, though, Lynn? When is her auction? Benita, I wish... You like the mandala you see on the table? Oh, you mean Barb's? This is her card. This is her mandala card. You should get these deck of cards. These are Barb. These are what's the inspiration. Receive and Connection, which is from Barb's Mandala Madness deck. And it's awesome. Good night, Malia. We love you. Thanks. I will, Malia. I'll post in the group. I love you guys. Good luck this week. I hope you sell lots of ice cream. Big hugs to you. Know that you're always in my love and my thoughts and my prayers. Benita, these are from Barb Owen. And there's a link. If you look in the description box of this video, you can get them there. These are, she did a deck of mandala inspiration cards and they have some drawing points on them. These are just, if you are just new to my channel, we did an empowering pack of ladies cards. And so this is my second version, but I'm doing them with mandalas and security envelopes. Nice meeting you. We're happy you're here, Benita. We're really happy you're here. Thanks for hanging out with us. I will definitely find my metallics, though, and I will go over them with metallics. I definitely have some metallic markers. So this is what I'm going to work on. I challenge you guys to make your own new power pack. And mine is going to end up being a deck of, I'm going to make mine a deck of journal prompt cards. So after I will put a positive word on the front, and I will, but on the back I'm going to put some journaling prompts. So I'm going to do a deck of journal prompts. Night, Malia, we love you. Love, love, love you. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to work on. But I like the way this, I mean, even if you wanted to do something else instead of doing mandalas, but I like the way the security envelopes, I really like the way they are the backgrounds of these cards, because that's something everybody can get an inexpensive deck of cards. How many times have you guys watched somebody's video or somebody's art project and you've wanted to do it, but the supplies that they have are not something that you could ever get a hold of? Well, I think this is a project everyone can do, because everybody has a deck of cards or can get access to a deck of cards, right? At the dollar store, I think you can get them 2 for $1, even though I don't have a dollar store. I'm sure all of you do. Or if you don't want to put them on the deck of cards, cut out ATC size, which is 2.5 by 3.5. And I'm sorry, I'm cutting my corners off, the papers off. Get your security or envelopes or bill envelopes. Make the background. Fashion Magazine. These are just some watercolor markers, but you could use anything. Good night, Mary Kay. Big hugs to you. We love you. So how many of you guys want to stay for the woo-woo? This will be our last live woo-woo for a while. And how many of you guys want to hang out for that? We will do it. Go get your water for those of you that are going to hang out. Go get your water, plain water, so you can have some if you want some empowered water. Get your water, and you can bring to mind. And Benita, since it's your first time with us, we do a guided meditation at the end of not all of them, but many of them. Live streams, not the videos, not regular videos, but live streams we do. And you can just bring to mind like what you'd like to work on this week. Oh, Lynn's so sweet. I think I'm gonna just continue to put up really short videos, and I can give you guys updates on myself that way. It's just for me right now. I'm in my own overwhelm, and I need to regroup for myself. I need to regroup. I need to really focus on my babe. That's what I need to do. My littlest one, I really need to focus on her. And do it without, do it without any interruption. So. You put prompts on tags, so that's great, Carla. Well, I think these are going to be a gift. Remember I was telling you guys I'm doing a Christmas in July thing, and so I think these journaling prompt cards will be a gift. I'm going to make them for somebody. So, I don't know how many of them I'll do. I don't know if I'll do 50 or if I'll just do 30. I don't know. No, it's not my last video, Benita. I just usually live stream twice a week. But because my daughter's going through this sudden, it's something that just came up. I'm telling you, just in the past couple of weeks. I'm just not going to live stream for the next few weeks because she has so many appointments that I just have to deal with, focusing on her. But I have lots of videos up and lots of other live streams that you can watch that were pre-recorded, and some of them we laugh really hard. Yeah, girls, some of them are really ridiculously funny. So I think I'm going to work on these journaling. These journaling cards are going to be I think they're going to be part of my Christmas in July. I think I'm going to make I've been wanting to make, I have my own journaling prompts that I use, but I'm thinking that these would be kind of fun. Wouldn't you like to receive something like this with somebody's personal art on it? Just some kind of fun. I agree with you, family first. But I appreciate you guys always hanging out with me, and I appreciate you guys showing me some love, and I appreciate you Just all being here. I really do. I really, really do. So get your, for those of you that want to stay for the guided meditation, get your, hey Dad. Yeah, you would like these as a present? I would too. Somebody sent me that, I'd be like, yeah. Benita, I'm sorry you have carpal tunnel. You could put that in the energy work too. How are you, Miss Deb? I hope you're doing good. ATCs are great Happy Meal, right, Linda? Wouldn't they be fun to receive? I mean, they're not, it's not high art, but it's like simple and fun and kind of like, oh, that would be kind of cool. You ready, Cheryl? Okay, ham necklace. Yes, the ham necklace, the Scooty Poof, the braless running. Oh my God, Tracy. See, guys, I got to get back to myself. I got to get back to my ridiculous, fun self and not this like worried thing, right, that I have going on at the moment. Which I'm sure you guys can all understand why I am worried, but, you know, it's like, worry is not great. Anyway, you guys head on over to howtogetcreative.com and get your... Scooty Poof is the best word. Scooty Poof, by far, is like one of the best words. I need to use that word. That needs to be my new word, Scooty Poof. So I don't know how many I'll make. I don't know if I'll make 20, if I'll make 30. A fun, quick ham necklace. Ham necklace? Oh my gosh. So ham necklace. Scotty, are you here? We're going to put ham necklace. We're going to put ham lady in our prayers. Benita, ham necklace was, what were we talking about? We were talking about, and Scotty told us she was out with her mom. And because we were making, what were we making? What were we making, you guys? I don't even remember. Scotty's mom was wearing a ham necklace. She was wearing ham. She'd dropped some ham on her necklace, and I don't know. It was just, she had to be there. If you watch the video, I'm sure, trust me, I laughed so hard. It's ridiculous. I think I cried. I laughed so hard. It was funny. Yeah, Cheryl, I will have a small craft supply with me. I think I'm going to. But you know what I think might be fun is if I did all the backgrounds and then cut all the girls and took them with me with a glue stick and some gel pens, I could, who knows how many of these mandala things I could get going. We were making power packs and you were helping her move. That's right. You were helping her move. Oh my gosh. Is she, oh Scotty, we'll put ham necklace in our, ham lady in our woo-woo. Okay. So all you need to do to participate in the meditation is breathe in and breathe out. That is it. It was so hard to breathe while laughing and crying. Pocket Man, you're right. Pocket Man, calamari, ham necklace, me running after Mahadi. Oh my God, you guys. He does ridiculous stuff every day. If I told you guys my life, you would just shake your head. I don't know what he did today, but it was. I can't even remember, you guys. He does stuff every day. He is definitely the, he brings great many laughs in our house. The pickle dish. Oh my gosh, BJ's mom's pickle, that we talked about what were the worst Christmas presents we ever received. And BJ talked about her pickle dish. That was ridiculous. That was great. Scotty says, being in the hospital, she probably wishes she had some ham. We'll put Miss Nell in our love and our prayers. We love Miss Nell. All right, you guys, bring to mind anybody you'd like to include. And, know that this energy work only works with conscious consent. So even if you just bring someone to mind and they don't want to receive it, that's up to them. But their higher self always knows, just like your higher self always knows what's best for you. I'm getting ready to do meditation. You want to come?
Yeah.
So, the booger man at your work are so funny. So, you can include your pets. Always include your home. Your home is always a great place to include because where you live, the energy needs to support you. And so many of us forget about ourselves and we don't include ourselves in that. So all you need to do to participate is inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. And on the inhale, receive, and on the exhale, release. And in your releasing, release anything that doesn't work for you. And you don't have to know what it is. It's not like you have to. Oh, that's awesome, Val. You don't have to know what you're letting go of. You can just give yourself permission to let go of anything that doesn't work for you. Any energy, anything in your current situation that isn't working for you. Ready? So inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Receive and release. Receive and release. Imagine yourself in a column of light. And when you look up, you can't see the end. And when you look down, you can't see the end. This is your column of light. It is unique to your being, soul, spirit. Allow your column of light to go deep, 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 and even deeper into the earth. Give your column of light deep roots, deep in the heart of the earth. Allow your column of light to grow your roots even longer and deeper and wider into the heart of the earth. Let's ask the earth to bless us with her energy. I see this energy like beautiful golden light, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful golden light energy rising up through the center of the earth and filling your feet and ankles, calves and knees, thighs and hips. Filling the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your waist, your chest and back, your throat, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your neck and face, and the back of your head, and feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can imagine. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to the earth. Let's focus on the column of light above your head and follow your energy and your beautiful golden earth energy that's fountaining deep, far, and wide into the cosmos. Let's give your column of light permission, heart of creation, heart of the central sun, heart of the divine. And with that, your energy is right there in the heart of creator creation energy, in the heart of the divine, in the heart of the central sun. Allow your column of light to anchor itself deep into the heart of the central sun. Give your column of light deep roots, deeper and deeper into the heart of the central sun. Let's ask this beautiful realm, this beautiful angelic kingdom, to bless us with this energy. I see this energy like beautiful silvery diamonds, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful diamond light energy pouring through your column of light, mixing with the beautiful gold earth energy and your energy, and spreading 6 feet in all directions. Feel it filling your head and face, your throat and neck, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your chest and back, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and feel it pouring through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, and out the bottom of your feet, expelling any and all excess deep into the heart of the earth. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to heaven and earth. Let's focus on our heart and let's open a window of light right here in our heart and allow anything to leave that isn't working for you. See it as smoke leaving your body. On the inhale, receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, release anything that isn't yours. Ready? Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive in love. And release in love. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive in love. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive in love. Focus on, let's add 2 points of energy, one in your throat and one in your waist. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on your throat, your heart, and your waist. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Let's add 2 more points of light. One in the center of your forehead and one in your lower abdomen. Ready? We're focusing on the center of your forehead, your throat, your heart, your waist, and your lower abdomen. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. We're focusing on the center of your forehead, your throat, your heart, your waist, your lower abdomen, and the base of your spine. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on the top of your head, the center of your forehead, your throat, your heart, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine. Receive in love. 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 Focus 1 foot above your head and 1 foot below your feet. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on 1 foot above your head, top of your head, the center of your forehead, your throat, your heart, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and 1 foot below your feet. Ready? Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Focus 6 feet above your head and all the points of light in between, and add the point of light 6 feet below your feet. We're focusing 6 feet above our head, 1 foot above our head, the top of our head, the center of our forehead, our throat, our heart, waist, lower abdomen, base of the spine, 1 foot below your feet, 6 feet below your feet. Ready? Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Focus in the heart of the central sun and the heart of the earth, where your roots are. We're focusing there, the heart of the central sun. All the points of light between there and the one 6 feet above your head. All the points of light between there and the one 1 foot above your head. All the points of light between there and the top of your head. Your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, 1 foot below your feet, 6 feet below your feet, and right into the heart of the earth. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive in love. 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 I'd like you to focus on an infinity symbol and see it start in the heart of heaven and cross through your heart and deep into the heart of the earth and cross it back and end where it began. On the inhale, receive love from the divine, the heart of the central sun and the heart of the earth. On the exhale, give back to the heart of the earth, the heart of the central sun, and the heart of the divine in whatever form works for you. Ready? Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Now I want you to focus your hands, put one on your heart and one on your water. Ready? I want you to let me know when you feel it. Focus on your hands. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. And feel free to share anything you'd like to share. There's never any right or wrong here. You can share anything. Oh, good. I'm glad, Trace. Love you. Well, know that I love you, ladies. And I don't know. I'm thinking I'll only be away for a couple of weeks, but it might be a lot longer. Oh, you feel peace? Oh, good. How are you feeling, Scotty? I hope Miss Nell feels better. Send her so much love. Benita, go over and join our Crafting Mamas Facebook group. It's a fun group of ladies. People just share what they want there. The only rule is you have to be nice. You feel totally re? I'm glad you feel totally re. Know that I love you, and I appreciate your love and support so much. I promise I'll keep up doing some videos, and I'll let you know when I can resume doing live streaming. I don't know. I'm planning only for a couple of weeks, but you know, life sometimes gets in the way. I will. Oh, thank you, Benita. We love you. Come back and visit us anytime. You know, I usually stream twice a week. I will resume at some point. It's just, for right now, it's just what I gotta do. Yeah, join our Facebook group. Benita, my name's Shelly. Anyway, love you guys. And you know I'm always here for you. Love you, Linda. Love you, Scotty. Love you, Lynn. Love you, Hottie Poe. Love you, Trace. Thanks, Benita. And love all you ladies. Love you, Cheryl. And you feel relaxed, so good. Yeah, you're right, Trace. That's where my focus is. Well, I love you, girls, and I will see you really soon. Oh, give Richard my love. Please give Richard my love, Linda. Love you and love Richard. I promise in the next, if I can't do it in the next day or so, depending upon what my life looks like, I will make a, oh, I live in Hawaii, Benita. I will make a woo-woo only video on the Crafting Mamas channel, and I will put it up for you guys just to do the energy work process, and I'll make it short so that you can do it, so it's not like some long drawn out thing. And I'll try to get my videos posted, and know that I love you guys, and I'm here for you. And as always, 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 from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you so much aloha. All right, ladies, I love you.